What's up, boys? We're back with some more Dark Fairy Tale Dreamland Survivors. The game has had several major updates since last time, and it's sitting at 88% positive on Steam, so it seems like people are actually enjoying it quite a bit. Looks like they've sort of streamlined the meta progression system a bit here. You can now just freely level up anything you feel like, so I went with lots of attack and pick up a bit of survivability. We're going to go for a bit more of a normal build this time, since last time we did a full damage over time sort of thing, and it actually did end up being pretty good. But I'd like to try an archer focused build this time, I think. So this one sounds pretty interesting. Piercing bullets on every archer, and they gain extra crit damage. So we want to do the Lancer, Caster, Archer state, I think. That's what we did last time, Virus, with the Lancer, Archer, Caster. So Lancer, Caster, Archer, gotta remember that. Looks like that's the only one we have available for now. So there's 3 different main attacks that every character can get here, which you just saw there. The Lancer, Caster, and Archer. Lancer's a short-range piercing attack with pretty high DPS. Archer is a long-range single-target attack with decent damage as well. Let's just take the rare here, and we'll worry about the specific order a bit later on. Caster is sort of a moderate range and damage AoE attack. And then we'll take some more rares here. I don't think you should be able to get 2 of the exact same copy. That feels kind of wasted and silly. So every stage is 1 minute, and then we'll get a little bonus round after, right? Or no, that's every 5 stages you get a bonus round with some unique stuff that you can get there. We wanted the more Caster, I think. Or actually, yeah, Caster is supposed to be second, I think it was. So we'll take that and then try and get some more Lancer for the special effects, maybe. What effect do we have right now? Can't see what that does. Lancer number +3. Oh, maybe we don't have something yet? We don't have enough for it or something? I don't know, we'll see once I get a few more attacks. And then we'll take the Archer. Now there's definitely something special going on. We have like a bunch of beams of light coming out. Oh yeah, they also changed the egg system a bit. So you won't get quite as many Nightmare Sigils, I think, which was actually my main complaints with that. So we have 99. Any super cool activations that we want? We can gain permanent HP off of that. That would be super nice to get early on for lots of survivability. Picking up a coin trigger an explosion if coin contains a 1. Then we can't do anything else there. Oh yeah, let me activate that. There's like a mechanical fish shooting out of them. Legendary HP or epic attack. Honestly, we're getting a bunch of that off of the activated egg we just got. May as well go lots of damage now. This thing actually seems pretty strong. What is that? Caster, Archer, Lancer? Maybe we just go with that then? I'll take a rare Lancer. Legendary Archer number? Sure. So now we're a bullet hell build. Can I see what that is? Hitting enemies has a 30% chance to immobilize them. I don't know what's causing the mechanical fist or the bullet hell on me. So any cool active effects? No. That has 2 Lancer, 1 critical. That seems pretty good for the price. And then we could just devour that for the permanent set. What is that? So when curse damage is dealt for each cursed monster near the targets, plus 50% damage. I don't think we're really going for stuff like that, so we can devour that and just get the tags for free. So the main weapon can now apply that. So this is the bonus round now. A mirror character that mimics all your actions is duplicated in the dream. Okay, I hate that one. You got 2 coins, or 40 coins, 2 eggs, and then enemies are 40% stronger, it looks like. So the thing is, both of them take damage. So you have to sort of micromanage both of them and try not to take too many hits here. But you get cool rewards off of these stages with very unique active effects, and then you can also consume them for some interesting stuff as well. And then there's some sort of meta progression in the character selection screen where you can actually start a run with some sort of tarot effect. I've never actually made it to that point yet, so I don't know how it works. So 69 attack would over double our damage, and if we devour it, instead we gain a clone that mirrors all actions, but both have minus 50% attack and plus 100% defense. That doesn't sound super helpful, and I think you can only have one of those devoured at a time. It sort of goes into that slot over there. So we'll activate that for the huge attack boost. Every 50 coins, attack plus 10 up to 100 per dream egg. That's pretty good. I think we could activate that. How many do I have total? 5, so 8. So that gives a burn damage. I think we'll probably just consume that. Erosion deals a critical hit and restores a certain amount of health. That sounds pretty good. Can we... No, we'll need to devour some to get the actual corrosion effect first. But I might keep that, I'm not exactly sure yet. 20% of pickup range converted to attack percent. That actually sounds pretty cool if you get a lot of the general tag. I think those give you some percent pickup. Probably just eat that for more archer. And then that's the coin explosion thing. Probably devour that as well. I guess we'll just activate that. So that's already giving me 20%. That's actually pretty good. Oh, that's right, the meta progression gets a bunch of pickup radius now as well. Rare pickup or archer? I guess we may as well go there now. That'll also give us better econ with collecting more of the drops. So we have 164 Legendary Lancer Blast. Lancer, Archer, and Caster tags are equal attack percent plus 200. That sounds pretty hard to keep active. You could eat it for the 3 general though. That's actually not bad. Explosion is triggered, chance to explode twice. Percentage of lost HP converted to attack. Yeah, honestly, I think we just take that and eat it. So we're at 71. How much do we get for eating a bunch of that? Not a whole lot, I guess. But there's a bunch of somewhat useless stats. A lot of movement speed, actually. Some recovery HP. I wonder if there's an egg that gives you damage based on movement speed or something. That would actually be pretty cool with the general stacking. Epic burn, yeah, that's fine with just commons. So that one actually gives +3 Nightmare Sigils for only +1 Archer. That's definitely terrible. 42% at 9, it looks like. 1 and 1 on defense health. Let's just get a ton of general because it sounds funny. Percentage of lost HP. I mean, we can just have it active for now and replace it later, I guess. Big Blast versus Caster. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So we get an extra tarot for every of those bonus red portals, it looks like. Hierophant's power ring appears in the dream. Standing inside triggers a damage aura that deals heavy damage to monsters. 4 levels, okay, not bad. So that's enemy movement speed, I guess. That's a lot. You don't have to open all of those, but it's kind of funny. Legendary caster, yeah. We do have some rerolls, it looks like. Everything's common. Legendary crit damage, not bad. Epic Blast or Legendary Archer number. Let's do, I guess, the Lancer here. And suddenly we're spawning trapped? I don't know what that's from either. Oh, is that the mine combination thing? I don't know why you can't really see the thing on that. Main weapon attack speed 20%, or eat it and gain a divine aura, plus 100% attack speed inside of it. I believe it's fairly small and you can't really move around a ton during that. So I think we probably just activate that and see if we get something better to eat. 50 coins gives plus 10 up to 100. We can eat it and get 3 general, which sounds cool. 100% burn crits, eats that. Burn damage and crit, eats that. Probably just eats that. And I'll probably just eat that as well. Up to 13% pickup on that, 11% movement speed. Then we have a bunch of random damage over time stuff on hit as well. Legendary HP... yeah, I guess so. Devour would give 3 defense, which I don't think is actually that useful. Active doesn't sound that good for me either. Let's toss a refresh here. 2 caster, 1 defense. A lot of general, +1 nightmare sigil. Subweapon and final weapon attack. That sounds okay. I kind of want to take it just for the general and get that as high as possible. Unable to use weapons, can only attack by dodging? We have huge, insanely fast monsters, okay. So, oh, okay. Big explosion when you do that. That almost one-shots them. I feel like the unique challenge rounds actually are pretty interesting. The rule changes are very different for some of them. Dodge +3. Oh, that's the dash thing. If you devour it, you gain +3 also. Dodge deals knockback damage. Damage radius increases by 50% per dodge up to 200%. Sounds pretty weird. We got 2 of the same one. What if you had 2 of those active then? We could probably drop the corrosion thing, or that. That's not doing a ton. Oh wait, you have to devour for that. Well, I guess we may as well try it then. With one of them active, so we just have an absolutely insane number of dodges. Caster up to 100% attack. That would currently be 16%, which isn't that much. Eat that. Another pickup attack. It's actually the same despite... oh, it's exactly the same. It's like a different color background though. I thought that was a rarer one. Shop refresh has a chance to cost 0 coins. Probably not gonna remember to use that. You could just activate it when you're doing the shop, but that feels like too much micromanagement. And we'll have that for big attack. And we can save that and it might be pretty good later on. Oh, you can get up to the same size if you keep doing it, it looks like. I don't remember what this is. Oh, this guy. He's like a super boss, and I think I never quite managed to kill him on the last time I played. Yeah, I remember his hitbox is actually slightly buggy. It's actually at like the very bottom of his model where that tiny one little tendril is. And I was wondering why I wasn't attacking him. I forget what happens on that. You gain some sort of bonus based on the number. We got 2 legendary eggs for free. I kind of like these for now, so I don't think I'm going to sacrifice them. Caster attack plus 45, curse slow percent. Probably eat that. That is 3 nightmare sigils, so that might not help me that much. But whatever, we're just going to eat basically everything, I think. Main weapon derivative attacks trigger additional derivative account plus 1. So that's whatever the special effect you gain off of that is. And that actually sounds pretty good, I think. I guess we can probably toss that one. Curse monsters take extra damage based on the curse damage. Probably just eat that. Shield equal to 10% of max HP? Nah. That's pretty cheap for what it gives if we eat it. Legendary activation. I don't know. Oh, that's the active eggs, right. War General? Don't mind if I do. 2 caster, 1 corrosion. It's not terrible. So we're up to 18% move speed, 27% pickup with that. Oh, that also increases the dodge charges for the tarot stuff we're doing. Or wait, did my card disappear? Why did that happen? The one I had devoured. We still have the active one. Did I accidentally sacrifice it or something? We have 51, so we can't really do much there. Cannot dodge, instead charge yourself to increase attack. Okay. I guess if you get completely surrounded, that would actually be really good to get out of there, now that I think about it. Ability is active plus 50% attack, or you gain the effect we just had. That sounds like a lot. I guess we had over 100% already from the big pickup thing. Those plus the general tags. Eat that. Eat some of that. Eat that. Eat that. Rare archer, yup. Only one general for 3 Nightmare Sigil? I don't think so. 2 and 1 for 60 is not bad. Kind of expensive, but it is general. Let's do it. Ew, that is terrible. Oh, we can actually sell that. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I would never eat that. I think we can probably just eat that one. It's fine. It's up to 156%. That's at 35% pickup radius now, 22% movement. Stars continuously appear. Collecting them grants coins, but if left uncollected, they turn into monsters. Oh, my build's perfect for this, with the massive movement speed and pickup radius. Can I collect that one? No, I can't. Okay, scammed. Oops, thought I would roll through that one. That's a lot of stars. Curse damage 50%, randomly spawn stars. Split into flying stars that damage monsters. And stationary that curse nearby monsters. So I guess we probably save that to sacrifice at one of those red or blue portals or something then? I don't think we would ever really use either of those. 2 Nightmare Sigils, we'll probably sell that. That's another of those permanent HP things. One of those is probably enough. Nightmare Sigil does have the pickup thing. We could actually have that active for a lot of attack for now. Probably sell that 1 archer tag for 3 sigils. Nope. We can eat that. Probably just sell most of those. dodge. I don't know if that even does anything for me. So, 5 different tags, but also +6 sigils. Yeah, YOLO. So we want to sell that one since health isn't great. You can eat that. Those are all active. 1 sigil for 3 general, yup. That's not bad. That's terrible. That's awful. Why are there 2 eggs? What? Don't think so. Dodging consumes HP, cost increases with the number of dodges. Big monsters and extra HP. Wait, we got +1 activation from one of the cards there? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, a whole extra activation from that? I guess we'll have that thing for now. It's not amazing. And then we can eat a few of these anyways. Why are there eyes coming out of it? Any more eyes? Yup. What are you gonna do? Any more eyes? The heck? This is just an infinite mimic? What is happening? Oh, okay. After dodging, +100 attack for 1 second. Each dodge performs an extra main weapon attack but loses 1% HP. Maybe? We should probably keep some for the sacrifice thing. 5 sigils, probably sell that. I guess I'm fine eating that one. More archer. That is terrible. That is terrible. Does the curse thing give you extra XP? I can't tell, it just says monster boost, so probably not. Did I have all my... yeah. All my activations already up. Aircaster, sure. Oh yeah, let me sell the stuff we need to. We can eat that. That's terrible. Yeah, I don't really need the active effect either. Terrible, terrible, terrible. That's not bad. Kind of expensive for just one. That's okay. Not amazing. Toss a refresh. Why are there just random numbers here? Those are terrible. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're down to just one. Okay, I guess we can't do anything. Fleeing greedy matchbox appears in the dream. Attacking it drops coins. The more it drops, the more monsters appear. They have a lot of each movement speed, and we got basically just some eggs. So I guess we see what those are. 3 sigils for 2 defense. That is terrible. That's fine. Good thing there's iframes on the dash, or I would be in trouble right now. And good thing I have a lot of mobilize as well. I guess we should keep this order then. Archer, Caster, Lancer. Each shop gets plus 5 free refreshes. Pickup range 50%? But also the devouring effect sounds really cool as well. A greedy matchbox appears. Attacking it has a chance to drop coins or eggs. I want both of those. But we are doing the pickup radius build, so I think we will activate it. So that's 100 attack at maximum. That's pretty good. I guess we'll just drop one of these. How much is that? Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm gonna get some of it back anyways. That is terrible. We can eat that. That's terrible. Terrible. I'll eat that just because it's general. Probably not worth it though. So we can just get all of these, it looks like. Dream World is reversed and all controls are inverted. 50% movement speeds, not a lot else. Legendary Lancer. It'll bring us up to 8. Legendary crit damage, yup. What are my crit stats at? 8 and 242. We could definitely use some there. You can get a little bit in the meta progression now, but I didn't really have a ton of resources for it. And I feel like it's one of those stats where you need to kind of go all in on it. $300 HP, 50 defense. Or you activate it and all of your controls are inverted, but 100% attack, 200 defense. I wonder, does it just add on to that stat? If it does, then it's definitely not worth it. But if it's multiplicative, it's not terrible. We can eat that for the 3 general. That's terrible. Three sigil for +5. We're not really going into burn though, which is the main one. Probably just sell that. That's... wait, do I want the active? +1 derivative. We have one copy of that already, and it does give a lot of general. Probably don't need that since we wanted to activate something else anyways. That's fine. That's terrible. Not great. Pretty bad. I don't think so. Probably just toss some rerolls. Nope, 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 nope. Those are all terrible. Nope, nope, nope. Jesus, these shots are awful. I'll take that because it's general. And then that's slightly better. That doesn't really do a ton. I don't think that's even worth it. That's terrible, useless, not great, that's fine. Come on, 1? Oh, I can't even reroll anymore. Okay, I guess it just slowly gets less and less until you can't do that then. Never realized that before. He's actually getting stronger from all the nightmare sigils now. So I guess we'll see what we get off of these. 2 eggs there, and then I guess 2 green ones there. Lancer can... oh, they have kind of unique activations. Lancer can pick up XP and coins, an extra +2. But that one's for Fang State, which I don't think we're even in. That's the damage over time one, yeah. Detonates. I don't think any of that really does anything. So I guess we can eat that one. +3 for 5 different tags isn't terrible. That's probably not great. Yeah, whatever. We're close to the end anyways. That one is definitely not great though. That one is pretty bad. Health just doesn't really do that much. That's general. Those are pretty bad. Two curse. I guess we have so many coins I can't really spend them anyways. That's terrible. +6. That's fine. Where was the thing that I got from the sacrifice? Hello? Did I miss something? Oh! Here they are. Oh, I probably didn't scroll down there. Oops, we could definitely use a shop now. Attack +100 based on each number of main weapon. My percent attack is already so high, I probably don't need to bother with that. Pickup range, we can hold that for later, that's terrible, terrible. We can also eat that to gain an activation count. And we're not even in the leg state anyways, we're in tentacle. So I guess we may as well. Oh, if you had that card we just ate combined with that effect where you pick up a coin, that would actually be kind of interesting. But those are terrible and we need to sell them for this build. And we can just activate that now. Big dodge, that just really doesn't do anything for me. We have like 9. Epic corrosion or archer, it's fine. +3 for a lot of blast mainly, probably not. Ooh, general. They just have so many sigils for what they give, I feel like. That's decent. That's fine. It's terrible. That is really, really, really bad. It's one of the worst eggs I've ever seen, my god. That's terrible. That's pretty bad. Alright, we're not really finding anything. We can sell that. Sell that. Sell that. That is really bad. Really bad. That is really bad. That's pretty bad. That's terrible. That would be good for an archer build, but I don't think so here. That's not great. Hypocrite Prince's sword appears in the dream, releasing lightning attacks, dodges lightning strikes. 5 green, okay. See what eggs we got there. That is not great. That's pretty bad for me. Rare pickup? Ooh, that's perfect. Legendary Lancer +1. Rare crit damage. Doesn't do a ton with how low my crit chance is, but whatever. So I guess that's the end. How much pickup did we get to? 658? Giving us 230% attack with 303 base. Yeah, the tentacle was pretty good there. Transform into a treant, immobilizing nearby enemies. Interesting. Crit plus 15% would have been pretty good if we got that earlier. $3.4 million on that. Almost 9 million on the caster. 3.3 on the lancer. We got 84 for an entire run. It's like 2 upgrades, isn't it? Less than 2. Huh. So I'm still a bit off from any of these. Would be kind of cool to actually be able to start with one of those though. Like that one would be pretty cool to have at the starts. But I need at least 2 more runs for it still. I guess those are just intended to be added later on. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.